Good afternoon, children. We have already learned about the water cycle, just I'm going to revise you. As we know, because of sunlight, the water get heated. As the water get heated, the steam comes out from it. We even know that when our mother is boiling water for a tea, so that time also the water vapor comes out of it. So that is called as evaporation. After that, this water vapor started rising up and it gets collected into the clouds and then it changes into the water droplets. When the cool when it is heated by the cool air, that is called as a transpiration, then that water clouds cannot hold the load of water because it becomes very heavy, and then it started falling down in the form of droplets that are called as the raindrops. Okay, so this is called as a condensation, and when it started raining, that is called as a precipitation. So when it rains, some of the water flows down and go and meet to the sea or the other sources of water like river, lakes. Okay, and some of the water gets soaked in the ground or in the soil. Okay, and that same groundwater also goes unmade to the water resources. I hope you understand what is a water cycle. Okay, children, what you can see in this plate? Yes, it's soil. It is with full of stones, right? Yes. So today, as we know that what causes the rain, how does the rain fall, now we are going to see and learn something more about water and the rainwater. So let's go through this. Now children, you are going to observe this properly. See here, I am pouring some water on this. What you can observe? Yes, some of the water get absorbed in the soil and some of the water is right now running. Now what is here? Yes, there is a stone. ये stone आपको दिखाई दे रहा है? Yes. So what happened? The water makes its own way and it started moving from the other side because this stone created an obstruction, and because of that obstruction the water flows from the other side. Right now, can you see the water? No. So what happened? The water get absorbed in the soil. Okay, and if you observe, I pour water from the upper side, that means from the center, and what happened? This is the gentle slope. So water makes its own way and it comes down slowly from the gentler slope. Okay, and wherever there are the stones create the obstruction. यानी stones क्या करते हैं? Obstruction create करते हैं. So because of that, water finds its own way and it moves in. It changes its direction and flows rapidly from the आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन, यानी इसने अपना डायरेक्शन चेंज करके दूसरी जगह से फ्लो होना स्टार्ट कर दिया. ओके, नाउ हियर यू कैन सी द वाटर दैट फ्लोज फ्रॉम द अप साइड, इट कम्स एंड गैदर ओवर हियर, राइट. सो इट मेक्स अ पडल ऑफ अ वाटर, यानी एक छोटा सा पानी का यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? रिस्टोर हो चुका है. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ puddle. So puddles are formed in the low lying area. This is on a height and right now it is downside. So this is the low lying area where the water get restored. So this is called as a puddle because it's a very small area where the water is stored. Okay, so even we learn that the water flows down from the gentler slope, and when there are the stone in its way, that means when there is any obstruction, water changes its direction of flowing down. ओके यानी वाटर क्या करता है, जब कोई ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन आता है वाटर अपना फ्लो का डायरेक्शन चेंज कर देता है. ओके right now if you observe, I stop dropping the water, I stop pouring the water. Okay, so when I stop pouring the water, the hillock dried. यानी क्या हो गया, ये जो हिल बनाया हुआ था मिट्टी से, हिलॉक जो बनाया था वो क्या हो गया, ड्राई हो गया. Why is it so? Because the process of absorption of water is done now. Okay, and this hillock absorbed the water quickly. And if you observe, this hillock takes only 3 minutes to absorb the water. Okay, the same way the water, the rainwater, when there is a rainfall, the rainwater that falls on the hillock, on the mountains, on the hills, that get absorbed first in the soil, and then after the absorption of water, the water starts flowing. यानी पूरा absorption water का ground में हो जाने के बाद water flow होना start होता है. And when there is obstruction, it changes its way. When we are moving out in the rainy season, we see many waterfalls, right? So these are the examples of this. Okay, all of us know the different resources of the water, and some of the sources where we restore the water, that means where we store the water, यानी जहाँ पे हम लोग पानी जमा करके रखते हैं. So now in today's lesson we are going to learn about the old water stores. So in the olden days, there were several methods of storing water. Okay, so first of all, wells. Some rainwater seeps into the ground. Wells are dug to obtain this water. As we have seen, right? This water gets seeps, that means absorbed in the hillock, in the soil, in the ground, right? So the same way the rainwater seeps into the ground, and the wells are dug to obtain this sipped water from the ground. Okay, यानी जो ज़मीन के अंदर पानी एब्सॉर्ब हो चुका है उसे निकालने के लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कुएं खोदते हैं, एंड फ्रॉम दैट वी ऑब्टेन द वाटर फॉर द ड्रिंकिंग एंड फॉर द अदर पर्पसेस. ओके, देन you have never visited the forts, but on the forts there are the water tanks. Okay, here you can see in this photo a tank on a fort Shivneri. So they have made a water tank on the upstairs of the fort where rainwaters directly get collected in this tank. So people, those who live on the hill forts in the past, they also needed water, right? They cannot dig the water in the mountains, they cannot dig the wells in the mountains. So what they used to do, they used to make the tank, they build the tank, and the water get restored in it of the well. So the forts had the reservoirs and the tanks dug into the stones. Then draw wells. Here you can see the draw wells. These are the wells, and जिसे हम लोग चरखा बोलते, जिसे बांधा जाता था फिर उसे घुमा के पानी निकाला जाता था बकेट बांध के, राइट? सो इन द पास्ट ड्रॉ वेल्स वर डग टू गेट ड्रिंकिंग वाटर. देयर वर स्मॉल वेल्स फ्रॉम विच वाटर वॉज ड्रॉन यूजिंग अ स्मॉल पॉट दैट इज़ अ पोहरा, सो टाइट टू अ रोप. यानी रोप को हम लोग एक बकेट बांधते थे या फिर छोटा सा पॉट बांधते जो प्लास्टिक का रहता था, फिर उससे खींच के से ये जो व्हील है वो घुमा के पानी ऊपर तक खींचा जाता था. ओके, so Atpadi in a Sangli district had a draw well in every vada. That means vada, that means the houses, the big houses in which well were there, and it was at the Atpadi in the Sangli district. यानी Atpadi के Sangli district में in every vada, in every house there was a draw well. The draw wells had water all year round. That means for throughout the year there was a water. When the tap water system was introduced, the draw wells went out of use and many were sealed. Now there are very few left in Atpadi. This can be seen in many villages. Okay, there are in many villages we can see this, but right now with the we are getting water from the tap, yani nal se pani milta hai, so this was sealed. Then rivers and the birds. Earthen or masonry bunds were built across rivers to store their water. Here you can see. Earthen that means मिट्टी से जो हम लोग पानी ये करने के लिए स्टॉप करने के लिए हम लोग मिट्टी से बंद बोलते हैं उसे. सो बंद ऑन अ रिवर विद द earthen और अदरवाइज मेसनरी दैट मीन्स जो हम घर बांधने के लिए ईंट और बाकी सारे पत्थर सैंड सीमेंट यूज़ करके जो बांधा जाता है. सो दे यूज़ टू मेक ऑल दिस around the rivers to store their water. Then old reservoirs were built in areas of low rainfall or in areas without a major river. Most of the reservoirs were built using stone and the mortar. Okay, most of the stones were used to build a reservoir. So tank at the Chandwad in the Nashik district, here you can see. Then the old tanks. Earlier tanks were used to store water. Some large cities still have these old tanks. Some of them are still in use. Here you can see in the Aurangabad the tank is built. Okay. So these are the things in which are used in the ancient period or in the old period to store the water. Here in this picture you can see clearly how the water is stored at the fort. And this water is used for the drinking and for the other purposes. Okay, children? These are the reservoirs. That means on the river we used to restore some water, and whenever the water is required we can use that water after the rainy season. So these are called as the reservoirs where the water is stored on the large scale.